Hi, my name is Dr. Rappaport. I'm a licensed psychologist and board certified, and I focus and specialize in forensic psychology, conducting evaluations and consulting around the country with attorneys.
My name's Arkin, and I am a retired district court judge from Colorado. Was on the bench for about 15 and a half years, and a significant portion of that time was in domestic relations.
So many marriages end because of a lack of trust. Something happened. That what happens is if they can't trust them because they're getting divorced, they're sure not going to trust them around being honest about their alcohol use. Part of why it's so difficult for the non-drinker, the non-user, to accept that the user has changed is for a few reasons. First of all, they don't live with them anymore, so they can't see the changes happening. They can only rely on what they've been saying. And one of the things we know about people with severe alcohol problems is they lie about it. So if they lied about it while they're living together, it's natural for the spouse who's not using to think the other person is still lying when they're not together. So having a monitoring system that can show somebody that in fact there's evidence they are not drinking or they are drinking can really begin to build trust and create safety for the children at the same time. The important thing about alcohol monitoring is that it's not about blaming a parent. That's not the reason we monitor that parent. It's about protecting the children. And as you know, in family law cases, there seems to be two main things that we know. One is there are cases we can prove that there's an alcohol-related issue, and then there's those that we can't prove. And the ones that we can prove, in the one sense, are easier because we know it's a problem. We can put treatment recommendations in place and a monitoring system. The ones that are tricky, which to me are the more common ones that I see, are the ones where you can't prove it. And those are the most challenging ones where a monitoring system can be put in place simply as a protection for the child and as a way for the parent to show the court and their former spouse that in fact they aren't misusing alcohol. I want to spend a little bit of time talking about what really is the impact on kids. Kids develop a tendency to cover up for their parents. They cover up with their friends, they cover up with siblings, they cover up with their other parent. And so it creates an atmosphere for children that is just not emotionally healthy.
The concern also is many of these children aren't just covering up. They're also caring for the entire family. I have met with a number of children over the years who have talked to me about their parents' alcohol challenges. Turning kids into witnesses so that they can talk about what's going on with their alcoholic parent is the most damaging way to get evidence of alcoholism. Sometimes it's absolutely essential, but boy, would I prefer to have had alcohol monitoring in the cases where kids talk to me? Absolutely.